Hello, everyone. Oh my God, I'm so excited to start this journey with all of you. Welcome to Awakening Possibilities. I am so grateful that you're here. It fills my heart how many people have registered for this event. And I really want to thank you and want you to thank yourself for taking the time to be these 5 days, for you to have this whole experience, because there's a lot of energy that is being held behind the scenes, and I am so excited for you to experience that shift. And I want to start by introducing myself, and I would love for you to introduce yourself in the chat if you want. You can say where are you from, whatever you want to say in the chat. I love an active chat. I love to see all the comments, all the things that you want to say. Another thing I wanted to say is that this is a safe space. I want you to feel safe and welcome to share whatever's coming to your mind. Hi, hi everyone. Sarah, San, am I pronouncing it right? Sana, Sana. Hi from Amsterdam. Oh my God, that's amazing. Camila, yes, from Lima, Peru. Oh my God, from everywhere. I'm so excited to have you all here from Concord, California. Oh my God, amazing. So excited to have you from Los Angeles. Lennon, welcome everyone. Welcome to this space. I want to start by introducing myself, because I'm sure a lot of you don't know me, and I want you to know who's going to hold you through this experience. It's very important for you to understand who's going to be behind the scenes holding this energy for you and in front of. So my name is Sabrina Vega, and I am originally from Peru. I am an energy healer. I've been doing this work for many years. I learned meditation when I was in India during a backpacking trip. And I fell in love with all the healing methods that I started learning when I started learning about meditation, when I started learning about breathing techniques and different techniques that really helped me understand myself in a different level and how disconnected I was from myself. I find it so important for us to understand that there's a disconnection that happens when we actually choose not to tune in who we are and tune into our emotions, our feelings, all the things that are actually so important for us to keep us grounded, to keep us really in tune with ourselves. And that's the most important thing. And I feel like a lot of the things that I did in my life made me understand how disconnected I was from myself, my values, everything that made me who I was, I didn't know. And I didn't know what I didn't know, right? Because I had to go through a lot of disappointment, guilt, and pain for me to understand that, for me to understand that disconnection, and for me to understand the importance of connecting to ourselves through breath, through meditation, and through any tool and technique that means that is you're connecting with yourself. And I think it's important to understand that everything that I'm telling you is based on my own experience, and everything that you're going to see is always going to be based on everyone else's experience. And I want you to take everything that resonates with you and keep it in your heart, and whatever that doesn't, just allow it to be there, allow it to feel what you need to feel in that moment around what I'm telling you, and just let it go. Let it go. Because I feel it's very important to understand that we need to understand ourselves to the level where we know what is our truth, and that's going to make sense in our heart, our truth, and the essence of who we are. And it's my mission. I help people transform their limiting beliefs, for them to reclaim that sense of power, agency, for them to recover that connection that we all have. We try to distract ourselves from many things, from everything that we're feeling. We when we feel sad, we try to avoid it by doing something that is going to distract us from feeling that way. And there's so many distractions around there, right? That's why I find so important to connect with ourselves through all these tools that I want to share with you. And every single day, I want to share a different one. I want to share all the tools that I learned in my own journey, traveling around the world, understanding all these healing methods that really allow me to heal from 20 years of eating disorders that I struggle with. And I want to share all these tools with you. I want to share everything that has helped me to be where I am. And I just want to know, how are you feeling? To share in the chat, how are you feeling right now? And don't try to be anything positive or anything negative. Like, it really doesn't matter. I just want you to be honest with yourself and tell me in the chat, how are you feeling in this moment? What is the emotion, without trying to change it, without trying to force it, without trying to judge it? What is the emotion that comes for you right now in this moment? If you tune into your heart, how is that you're feeling in this moment? A little disconnected and a little lost. Yes. I feel you with that. 100%. So many times. So many times. And thank you for being vulnerable and sharing that. There's so many tools that I want to share with you all this week that are going to help you a lot. A little trapped by circumstance. Wow. Yes. That's a big one. There's a lot of things that happen outside all the time, right? All these things that are happening, and we have the choice. We have the choice of how do we react to all these situations, right? But it's not always easy to say. It's easy to say it, but it's not always easy to do it, right? It's different. That's why I feel like all these tools that I have every day allow me to be more present and to understand that everything that is around, everything that is happening is an opportunity for us to tune into ourselves and understand what is that we deserve in this life. And that's the whole purpose of this event, Awakening Possibilities. What is a possibility? Possibility is creating a space for you to have more. That's a possibility, right? Donna, uncertain and unsure of my next move. Yes, yes. And we all feel that way. Like, I'm sure we all resonate with everything that everything's putting on the chat. Disconnection, trapped, uncertainty, all these things. And it's funny because before I sat in for this session with all of you, for this event, before I started, I had this meditation and I asked Spirit to guide me into what is that are you needing today? What is that the people that are going to be in this room today are going to need, or the people that are watching the recording? And the card that came, it was letting go. And letting go means that maybe all of us need to let go of something that is keeping us like that, keeping us trapped, keeping us disconnected, keeping us lost. And letting go, that's what came for you. Yes. And now that we're talking about that, I wanted to say what we're talking about today, which is the first day, and is what sets the foundation for this whole 5 days, right? And I really invite you to play full out on this experience. Every meditation that I'm gonna guide every day is connected to the other, to the next one, the next day. All of them are connected. And we're gonna go very deep in ourselves to understand some part of ourselves that are the need to be clear, you need to let go. And I want you to open your heart to this experience and commit to the 5 days. And I promise you that if you do, there's a lot that is going to shift in your life, a lot. because I'm really putting my heart into this, all the things that I have learned, all the methods. It doesn't matter at the end. At the end is what makes sense for you. And if this resonated with you, it's for a reason. So I don't take lightly that you are spending 5 days of your life with me. And with a lot of you that probably just met me, haven't heard of me, and this is the first time that you're hearing about me, I am so grateful and so honored to hold you in this space. And I promise you that if you play full out, there's going to be a lot of shifts in your life. And I want to start by sharing a little bit about my story, and also wanted to tell you that every day I will share a little bit of my story, just because I feel that it's important to understand who is behind this computer talking to you and holding the energy for you to transform, right? It's important to understand what I went through, because I understand what you're going through. And all these wars, this connection, I have felt disconnected so many times, and I still do. And if I didn't have all these tools, I don't know how I would do it. I struggle with anxiety so many years in my life, so many years since I was a kid, trapped. I felt trapped so many times where I didn't know where to go. I was so desperate for someone to give me, like, hey, help me here. I don't know what else to do, right? And unsure of what's my next move every day. And that's the reason why I have all these tools. And I invite you to, if you wanna turn on your camera, and if you don't, I 100% understand too, but I like seeing your faces and I like feeling you. And I'm already feeling there's more than 90 people that have registered for this event, and I'm so excited. For all the ones that are watching the recordings, I invite you to be here every day that you can. And yes, I wanted to share a little bit about my story and how I think everything started with me, with my healing journey since I was a kid. I am a twin. I have a twin sister, and my dad left us when we were 3 years old. He abandoned the family. He left us, and that created a lot of insecurity, a lot of insecurity, a lot of anxiety, things that I didn't understand at that time, right? I became this little girl that was always afraid of everything, so scared of everyone leaving, right? That fear of abandonment, that fear of rejection, that created a huge wound in my heart that made me feel so rejected. And it was not until I was already old that I understood the story behind this little girl that was abandoned, right? This little girl that felt so lonely. I was hiding behind that story. I was hiding behind the victim mode, right? Which, if you think about it, is a little easier to do, because I didn't know who I was without that story, of that little girl that was abandoned and felt so lonely and felt so scared and thought that everyone was going to leave. And then I understood that I had the choice. I had the choice to change that story, to take ownership of that and take responsibility of whatever was happening to me and all the things that happened after that, because that created so many shifts in my life. Since I met my dad when I was 13 years old, after so many years that when he left, and I created and developed all these eating disorders, right? And I struggled with eating disorders for more than 20 years of my life. I had anorexia, I had bulimia, and I had orthorexia. And I didn't know I had that until I realized that how disconnected I was from myself, and how that story of the little girl that her dad left her created all these ideas in my head that allowed me to think that that person that had that eating disorder was who I was. And it destroyed my whole life because I felt so lost. I felt so lonely, so hurt. I was hurting myself. And I was choosing to do that because I was not taking responsibility. And it's so easy to do that because we go through so much, right? We all do. Let's be honest, we all do. Life is not easy, but it's our choice to take those moments in our life that happen for us to create a different reality, because we do understand that we believe that we deserve better. And when I started understanding that I deserve better, everything started to change. Everything started to shift. Everything started to happen for me. It was from a moment to the other, because I understood that I was not that little girl that is going to be abandoned all the time. No, I had to make peace with that part of myself and tell that little girl, hey, I hold you, I love you. And that love is not going to come from everyone else. That love is going to come from you, from your heart. And you're the only one that can create your own reality. And you're choosing to have that reality where you're the victim in this problem that happened to you in your life. But when I started thinking about it, that problem happened for me to grow, for me to learn, for me to create all these new things and all these tools that I have learned, for me to be here helping you with all these meditations and all these techniques that I have learned in all this healing journey of recovering of 20 years of eating disorders by myself. I never thought I could recover from something so deep by myself. And I felt so supported. I don't think I could have done it if I didn't have the support and all the tools that I learned on the way. But the choice was mine, right? The choice to recover, the choice to choose a different life, it was mine the whole time. Nobody else is going to do that for you. And the reason why I say all of that, because I want to start this journey with the first day, which is what you believe is who you are. This is our first day. What you believe is who you are. Because whatever we believe about ourselves is exactly what you're going to show up in the world. And that's why I wanted to start like that, because I feel so important to share my story. And every single day, I'm probably gonna share a different part of my story for you to understand why is that I'm here and why I'm so passionate about sharing all these things with you, because these tools have helped me so much. And I wanna help you too. I really wanna help you feel more connected, feel more in tune with yourself, have more clarity. Donna said she's unsure of her next move. How do you create clarity, right? By understanding who you are. And the choice is yours. But that's the reason why these spaces are here and these things are happening around you. And there's the reason why you're here, because you're ready. You're ready to connect with that. And I want to ask you are you ready to commit to these 5 days and be here in this space, in this vortex? Because we just opened a portal, and this first meditation is the opening of that portal for us to do every 5 days in a different way, where we're going to just go in every area of our lives. And if you complete all 5, you get to shift so many things, because we're going to go through different areas of our lives. So If you're ready, just put yes in the chat, because I want to feel that you're ready to be here with me, and you are giving me the opportunity to hold you in this space, to be with you and just support you and guide you in this journey. It's 5 days of your lives. Yes. Yes. 5 days of your life. iPhone, yes. But yes, everyone that is here, thank you. Thank you for letting me hold you in this space. I'm so, so excited that we're going to go through this journey together. And before we start with the meditation, I wanted to share a little bit about breathing exercises, because we're going to start. Thank you, Donna, Lennon, everyone. Yes, I'm so excited to be here with all of you. But I want to share that we're going to start today with a breathing technique. It's very important to understand how to breathe, because we do have a lot of energy that is stuck in our body. And it's important to learn how to breathe, to move that energy. And I always start with breathing because it's the way to anchor ourselves and the way to center ourselves and come back to our heart and come back and understand that how important is to be grounded, and how important is to connect with this. This is our anchor, our heart. Our heart is our anchor. So I want to invite you, if you have never meditated before, this is the first time, to allow yourself to be as it is, to allow yourself to not judge you. There's no right or wrong. And if a lot of people out there tell you that there's just one way to meditate, in my own experience, is what makes sense for you, and allow yourself to be as you are and allow the experience to be as it is. Don't try to judge. Don't try to change. There's some people that when they meditate, they feel more. There's people that are better at visualizing. There's people that are better at hearing things. You are you, and you know yourself better than anyone else. I just don't want you to feel frustrated if you don't see anything, and don't try to change it, because the experience is the way it is, because you need to learn something about that. And even if you meditate for 10 years in your life or more, and 20 forever, for the rest of your life, the thoughts are never going to go away. But it's what you choose to do in the moment, in that moment where your thoughts are just going everywhere. You're choosing to come back to your breath. And that's the meditation. That's the practice, for you to choose every single time to come back to your breath. The thoughts are there, come back to your breath. Thoughts are there, come back to your breath. And that's the practice. That's the practice of meditation, to learn how to come back to ourselves, come back to uncenter, and understand and tell our mind that, hey, you're not the master. This is the master. I am. You're there and you help me a lot, but I choose to be here present in this moment. I know you're trying to save me. I know you're trying to keep me safe. I know you're trying to keep me alive, because that's what it's trying to do, right? And I thank you for that, but I'm choosing to tune into my heart right now, into my intention. And just wanted to give a little bit of context in case you haven't meditated before. And if you have, and this is your practice every day, just allow this to be a new thing for you. Like, open your heart, and the more you feel you empty your cup and empty everything that is in here, the more is going to come in. Even if you think that you know everything, I always humble myself and go as I'm learning something for the first time, every time I go anywhere, even if I have done it before. And I invite you to do the same, to take the experience as it's the first time that you're doing something like this. And I promise you that a lot of things are going to shift. And I want to start by introducing this breathing technique. It's called box breathing. I don't know if you heard about that, but what we're going to do first is I'm going to count, and we're going to do it to 4. And I'm going to count to 4, and you're going to inhale, and I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to inhale in that count of 4. Then you're going to hold it for 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you're gonna exhale on the count of 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're gonna hold it again on 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, holding. So it's inhale, hold, exhale, hold. Inhale, hold, exhale, hold. And the purpose of this thing is just for us to center ourselves for the meditation that is coming after. And what I want you to do is to, in this process, to just let it be as it be and think about your intention for these 5 days. What is that you want to create at the end of these 5 days? What is that you want to let go of during these 5 days? What is that you want to create? Okay. And if you want to sit comfortable, go wherever you feel comfortable. I just invite you to be straight, your shoulders back, roll your shoulders back. If you need to stretch a little bit before, you can stretch your neck, maybe stretch your body, whatever you feel you need to do. Before, I'm going to share this music. First of all, I just want you to take a deep breath and then let it out and close your eyes. Close your eyes and just allow my voice to guide you. Just breathe in again and breathe out. Allowing your body to relax every time you breathe in, every time you breathe out, to relax a little bit more. Breathe in and breathe out. Relax a little bit more every time you keep breathing. Now I want you to just connect with your intention. What's your intention for this fight? What is that you want to create in these 5 days? What is that you want to shift? What do you want to let go of? Let's start with the nose breathing. We're going to count to 4. You're going to breathe in the count of 4. You're going to hold it for 4. We're going to do it as many times as we do it. And I just want you to connect with your breath and your heart and allow the breath to center you more and more every time. So we're going to, on the count of 3, we're going to start. So 1, 2, and 3. We're going to breathe in. 1, 2. We're going to hold it. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to exhale slowly. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to hold it. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we're going to inhale in 1, 4. We're going to hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, we're gonna exhale. 1, 4, and we're gonna hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna inhale again. 1, 2, and hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're gonna exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're gonna hold it. 1, 2, 4, and just staying there, breathing normal. Breathe in. And allow your breath to let you go deeper and deeper every time. You're gonna inhale again. Exhale again. One more time. Inhale. And we're gonna exhale. Allow the breath to be there as it is. Be aware of it. Repeat. Judge it. Don't try to change. I want you to put your hands in your heart and connect with your intention again. What is that you want to create? What is that you really want to create in these 5 days? Who do you need to be? What do you need to let go of? Now breathe through that intention. Stay with it. And I want you to connect with yourself. What does it mean to connect with yourself? Who are you? Ask yourself, who am I? want you to start anchoring that intention. Feeling the earth in your feet. How is Mother Earth keeping you grounded? Feel that intention going all the way down to the earth. Down, 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 deeper and deeper. Feeling Mother Earth holding that intention and anchoring in the center of the earth. Feeling so grounded, so held, so protected, so safe that you know that you can create that in your life. Now allow the wisdom of the earth to come up from your feet, starting coming up everywhere in your body. Everywhere, starting from your feet, all the way up your legs, all the way up through your hips. All the wisdom of the earth, the grounding energy of feeling safe and supported is coming all the way up from your legs, from your hips, all the way up, and it stops in your heart. What is this trying to tell you? What do you need to know? Stay in your heart and feel it. Feel, what do you need to know? Breathe in through that, take a deep breath. Let it out. And allow that energy to keep going up from your heart to your shoulders, to your throat, that expression. What is that you stop yourself from saying so many times? How do you stop yourself from speaking up, from standing up for yourself? Allow all that energy to keep coming up. Your face, your head, your third eye, your crown at the top of your head, and stay there at the top of your head. And allow the top of your head, the crown, to open up. Feel how this energy is opening up and is allowing the universe to come down, the wisdom of the universe to come down as a super, super bright light that is giving you all the wisdom from the universe, all the expansive wisdom that needs to come through you for you to create this intention. Allow it to come through your crown chakra and connect with the energy of the earth. Let it mix Let it be together as is one, as one. And let it keep coming down again, down your third eye, down, 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 your face, your throat, and it's cleaning everything that doesn't belong there. It's cleaning everything in your body. It's going down your shoulders, your arms, your heart, cleaning as a bright, bright light that is giving you all the wisdom, going down your belly, your hips, your legs, your feet, connecting again to the earth, to the anchor. Both energy connect. Connecting again with your intention that was set in that earth. And feel yourself grounded again. Take a deep breath again. Let it out. Another one, the deepest breath that you've done all day so far. Hold it for 1, 2, 3, and let everything out. Stay with yourself. Stay with yourself as you are. And I just want you to think about one word that represents everything that you want to create. Whatever comes to your mind, don't judge it. Don't try to change it. Let it be. I want you to stay with that word in your heart. And I want you to slowly come back to your body. Start feeling your toes, your fingers, everything in your body. Start rolling your shoulders back if you need, stretching, just feeling that intention anchoring in all your body. Move if you need to move. Stretch your neck if you need to stretch your neck. And whenever you feel ready, you can open your eyes. And I want you to, if you feel that you want to share your word here in the chat. What's the word that came for you? To drink water, if you need to drink water. What we have done is set the foundation for this event. Set the intention. Space. Yes. I love that. Surrender. I love that too. I love that word. And I want you to take that word and its meaning as what it means for you. And take that word with yourself today and maybe journal about it or sit with it and understand what it's trying to tell you, what it means, space, what it means to surrender, purpose, what it means to you, all these things. And I invite you to be very gentle with yourself all these days that we're having this experience, because we just set the foundation, and every day we're going to just keep going deeper in ourselves. And we're going to be using different tools. We're going to be using sound healing. We're going to be using more breathing, serendipity. I love that. We're going to be using more all different tools, and they're all connected to each other. So there's a lot of energy that is going to be moving through your body. So it's important that you're very gentle with yourself, that you drink a lot of water. And I just want to say a couple of things that are important to know through all this whole journey is that we're going to be meeting every day at 9 a.m. for these connection sessions. We're going to go very deep. And then at 12 p.m. PST, embodiment. Yes, to embody who you are. Then at 12 p.m., we're going to have our wisdom session. And let me tell you, the people that are coming to share their stories are incredible people that have done amazing things in their life. And that's the reason why they're coming here, because I want you to hear from them and how they went through so many challenges and things in their life, and that they were able to create amazing things. There are people from all over the world that I have met while I was traveling around the world, and I am so excited. Today we're having Natalie Holbrook. She's a soul essence astrologer, and she's gonna talk a lot about how the planets are right now and how we can use this energy for us to create this intention that we wanted to create today. And then we're gonna have Nicole Lovins, and she's an amazing artist. She's done so many things in her life, and now she's been in Hollywood. She has created her career. She has done so many things, and I want you to hear from her how she was able to create this life. And that's the reason. Yes, Nicole is amazing. And both of them are so amazing. And every day I'm going to bring someone different. The only day that we're meeting at 11 a.m. PST is on Wednesday. That's the only day, because our speakers have a totally different time zone. So it's better for them at 11 a.m. just that day. But I will be sending emails reminding you. I will be sending emails with our recordings as well. And before we go, I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you for committing to this experience. I am so excited to share all this with you, and I just want to keep helping you and help you heal. And I wanted to share with all of you this action of the day. Every day we're going to just have a small action of the day for you to keep creating in this vortex that we have open. We just open a portal, and it's important to thank you. Thank you so much. And I'm just going to share my screen and show you the action of the day for you to know what is that we're doing. Let me see. I'm going to share my screen here. And let me see if you can see my screen. This is the action of the day. Perfect. So day one is what you believe is who you are. And the action of today is a journal exercise. And I just want you to take some time, maybe 10 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever feels right for you. You can, and ask to yourself, what do I believe about myself that is not serving me and I am ready to let go? What do I believe about myself that is not serving me and I am ready to let go? And I want you to not try to analyze the question that much, but just write and let it come. Whatever needs to come is going to come. And it's important to let go of any judgment, anything that needs to come that is trying to create a story. Our mind is always trying to create a story, right? But I want you to just not think and just write. And the reason why I'm doing these things is because when you're shifting so many things in places like this, in journeys like this, it's important to take it with you. And when you write, you're making it real. You're creating something by you making it a physical thing, right? I always have my journal too. So just take the time to do that. I added there burn it with intention because there's something very powerful about using fire to burn whatever we need and we want to let go of. But if it's not safe for you to do it, you can just whatever, you just drop it on whatever you think it means for you to purge and let go of that. If it's not safe for you to burn it, but if you have a space where you can burn it, even more important to do something like that. So yeah, you can take a screenshot of these or whatever you feel led to for you to create this. And I wanted to say thank you again for being here, and thank yourself for being here as well. We're going to be doing body movements these days, sound healing, and I will be always sending reminders an hour before 9 a.m. for you to know a little bit of what we're going to be doing that day. And yeah, I just invite you to be here every day. And thank you for allowing me to hold this energy for you, because there's a lot of energy that I'm holding. And when you show up here, it allows me to understand what is that you're needing and ask spirit, what is it I need to deliver for you today? So I thank you so much for all my heart. And I'll see you at 12, because these two women are amazing and you cannot lose that. It's going to be incredible. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sending you so much love to everyone. And I'll see you at 12 p.m. and then tomorrow at 9 a.m. again. Thank you.